On a hot afternoon after a long day of work, three friends, John Monks, Joe, and Chris, decided to relax by the roadside near the bush camp, where they usually took their breaks. The air was calm, and everyone was tired from the day's hard labor. John Monks and Joe had brought along their favorite drink, the famous shake banana beer. Laughing loudly, they kept pouring cup after cup, joking about who could drink the most. Chris, on the other hand, sat quietly with a cold bottle of Mojo energy drink in his hand. While the others teased him for not drinking beer, he only smiled and said, "Real power is not in beer, it's in Mojo." As the sun slowly went down, the effects of the banana beer began to show. John Monks tried to stand up first, but his legs shook like jelly. Joe attempted to walk too, but after 2 steps he nearly fell into the dust. The two friends burst into laughter, but deep down, they knew they were completely finished. Chris stood up fresh and strong, still full of energy from his Mojo drink. He looked at his two helpless friends and shook his head with a smile. "You people underestimated Mojo power," he said proudly. John Monks could barely speak. "Chris, my brother, the ground is moving." Joe pointed at the road and groaned. "I can't even feel my legs anymore." Since neither of them could walk home, Chris did something unforgettable, with strength nobody expected. He lifted John Monks onto one shoulder and Joe onto the other. People passing nearby stopped and stared in shock as Chris carried both grown men down the dusty road like a true village hero. The two drunk friends kept singing badly while hanging on Chris's shoulders, while Chris marched forward without slowing down. From that day on, the story spread everywhere around the area. People began joking that Mojo energy drink could turn an ordinary man into a machine. And whenever John Monks and Joe saw Chris holding a Mojo bottle, they would laugh and say, "Careful, that man becomes unstoppable after drinking Mojo."